man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast who made me fight Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Duty mobile, that's my duty.
Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. Come on. 60 Bison.
Let's go play action here. It's Milrow. Flush out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Blast through midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
60 Maverick.
Milrow with it on first. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Walker now from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Rams take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Set.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all said the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Gun.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
11 MT, tape. 11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Nakua here. He's got it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It might be Captain Obvious here, but the team who wins today, Kate, it might just be the team who finally takes care of the football.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18, Stephanie. Cowboy, Mustang 19. 18, Rodley, 18.
Rowe from the gun. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's caught for the first. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strut. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun.
From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So and that brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10 now. It's Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson. So they're left facing third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
Here we go.
I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Right, 80. 12.
Kill, turn up.
Guy plays straight ahead. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now Burrow. This one's caught. And he's going to have him the first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Burrow back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On 2. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Gun.
Hey, my man.
Here's Burrow. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7.
Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Panther 60. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 8 Cougar 19.
Walker on first down. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Ready. Hut.
Staying with Walker. Broke through the tackle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
On one, ready?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie things up at 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
19 tight. 19.
1st down throw here from Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What a good start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
60 Eagles. 60 Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milrow now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. No one around. He's got space. At the 20. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams, 14. Michael picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary third. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On one, ready?
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On one, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Just set. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Fields this one at the 3. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's in for the big play, touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
They give up the gut to Walker. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready.
Running with Walker again. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He gets 6 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Cougar 19.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the 38. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
On two, ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. There's a man, that's Canate Monfield. Keeps himself upright. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
It's a gain of 6.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he pushed forward, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
180.
They go to him again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams tie this game at 21.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
80, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So second down coming up. Here's Milrow to throw. The throw left side to Watson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Burrow brought him down. A big loss on the play brings up second down.
up on a second and very long. Looking to throw. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
He's back to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 180. 180 hot.
Handoff now from the gun. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go, here we go.
Sending him on the dime. We'll have him gain up a handful there. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
35-yard line.
Ready?
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On one, ready?
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, here we go.
They give it to him again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
This is hauled in by Atwell. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He'll throw it. Complete out to the right side. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. Now some great field position.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The give now to Walker. Runs inside the 35. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A quick throw swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. He has it at the 22. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
70 Lions. Let's go now. Just the Eagles. Just the Eagles.
Throwing here, Milrow. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, when things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. On the carry, it's Walker. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. Space on the right. He's got room. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Pulling it now out of the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series and put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Rams are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
Take over
just run
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Well, he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
33. That's good. For Rams. 1st down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
On 1, ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Right in.
Burrow now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Let's get set. Cut.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Gun. Stop.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
I think every analytics but now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive begins with a locker run. We'll call that one a gain of, say, 2 yards at 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 7-yard line.
18, 5 here. Buffalo 18.
Milroe looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
19, Charger, 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
42. Rams 21. Michael Vick the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
For 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down. On 1, ready?
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams possessions. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Rams 28.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit.
Toss play. This is Walker. He spins right by him. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Seahawks on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Let's go.
Walker gets the pitch. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A good pickup of 8 yards, but still more than that. 9 to go now on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
18 Cardinal.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated when they call that after giving up the 1st. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
To the ground with Walker. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Here's a screen now for Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Burrow. desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On one, ready? So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this ball over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're set up at the 35 now. Walker on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let go. Let go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Seahawks.